Hey guys, welcome to the long-awaited hybrid mold MouldForge tutorial. This is the quickest and most effective, easiest way you are ever going to make a hybrid mold, and let's just jump in. We're not going to go into too many details. I'm just going to show you basically how easy it is to make a mold, and future tutorials will get into a lot of the other sort of buttons we have here, but basically I just want to show you how quick and easy it is to make a mold. So I'm going to first make the mold so you can see how long it takes, and then I'm going to walk you through the process. Alright, let's start. So I'm going to browse the shape library, which the shape library is something that will be updated regularly. And so I'm just going to press the control button and click everything that I can see. Because I'm clicking everything all at once, there will be a delay. Alright, so for this detail here, I want to zoom in, click on it and zoom back out. You can do that with your scroll button. Over here, you can rename this if you want. We can just say details, and then I want to subtract, and then I'm going to choose 1 millimeter and apply shape changes. So there we go. I'm also going to now click on this one and do exactly the same thing. 1, subtract, apply shape changes, and then I'm going to zoom in on these details, which for some reason, I don't know why, it's coming up as black here where it shouldn't be, but anyway, we'll work on that. Okay, 1 millimeter, subtract, apply shape changes, and we wait. This is so fast, guys, like literally so fast. I wish I had this long ago. Right, so there we have it. So now we need to build the outer wall. I'm going to go up here and add an offset around the whole outline. So that would be the outer outline of the mold. And we wait. Depending on your computer speed, will depend on how fast this process happens. Right, so here we have the wall. Now that's obviously not tall enough. We can make the wall wider if you want it to be thicker, or it can be left as that. It can go like to a maximum of 5 millimeters to the edge, and you can change the base thickness, but I'm not going to worry about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the wall height. This is something I have to change as well. The highlight is still too light, so that'll be worked on. I think I've accidentally clicked something, so we're in a bit of a delay because every time it every time it loads there's a little bit of a delay. So let's change the wall height. I can't see. Let's just do 20 millimeters. So we're still under 5 minutes. I think we're still under 2.5 minutes in this building of the mold. Come on. Okay, well, let's just go with that. All right, so then we can add a corner style. So that means this corner here where the wall touches the base, we can add a sharp, which is already sharp, a chamfer or a fillet. We're going to go with a fillet today because I like to have a nice rounded edge. And we can choose also the corner radius once it loads. There we go. I think I'll leave it at that. That looks good. But you can make it, depending on the mold you do, you can make it bigger or smaller. Just keep in mind to check out and keep an eye on details. All right, I think that looks really good. So we have the okay, so that I think that I actually think when this corner radius goes in, so does this. Let's do a test. Let's go back to that. It's just I did have it separate. So I've been playing around a lot trying to change things to be really user-friendly. Okay, it does, which, okay, I want it separate. Right, so let's go back and we'll change the corner. Yeah, I do want that. I do want that separate. So anyway, I'm still going, but you can do a mold under 5 minutes. We're at 5 minutes and 36, but that was from the beginning of me starting this tutorial. And then we're going to work on the draft, which the draft is from the base to the top of the wall, is how much it is angled. So I like 10 degrees, but let's just go 12 degrees just for ease of mold release. And there we have it. So we have a mold in under 5 minutes, literally under 5 minutes, and then you would just export it. So now what you can do with that, if you go, I want to make a multi-mold, we can go up and do multi-hybrid mold. Multi-molds. And we have to do all that process again. I did have it where it would move over, and if we press apply last settings, I do believe that it should apply the settings that I just used in the last mold. However, I don't know if I've updated it yet because that's what it was doing. There we go. There's my last settings, and for some reason it hasn't brought in all the detail, but you get the gist of it. I won't go back and do all of the detail there, but I'll just basically show you how to make a multi-mold. So right now there is a base connector, which I don't like that, but I'm leaving it in for people who might want the base connector. I'm going to take that off, and it should go straight away. For some reason there's just been such a delay. I don't know if it's my computer, my internet, I don't know what it is. There's been just a little bit of a delay. Right, so then we do again the wall. I'm not going to really do anything too much. Add the offset first. I'm just going to take the wall that it comes with. That way I can just show you guys how to make the multi-hybrid mold from that. Okay, so that generated, I had to pause it because I had to cough. So anyway, right, there's the wall. And we choose up here rows and columns. So you can do 2 rows with 2 columns. And when it eventually gets there, we can work on the rest. I'm going to pause it in between, just so I'm not sitting here. Oh, there we go. Just so I'm not sitting here trying to think of something to say. All right. So anyway, I guess I'm not going to. So you can do these for minis. Just keep in mind, the more molds you're going to generate, the longer it's going to take to generate, because it's got to build up a lot. And so I do suggest doing 1 mold before you do them all, because you could do it where you generate just the base for 6 of them, and then you put in all the details, but I think that makes it a little slower. All right, so there we go. So now we have to work on the spacing, and let's go -3 and see how that goes. With something shaped like this, you're not going to get it absolutely perfect, but it's still a multi-mold. All right, so when I did a cloud, the cloud was a lot easier to join together. All right, so let's go. Okay, so there's the 3mm. So with something like this is where you might want to, let's go -5. This is where you might want a base connector. If you want it to be a lot more sturdy, because we do have the gaps here. I will be working on it so I can eliminate the squareness of it, because it's pretty crap. So we just wait for that to change, and then what are we at, 10.5 minutes? So once you get used to it and once you know what you're doing, you can easily make a hybrid mold and a set of multi-molds in under 10 minutes. Like, who wouldn't want this software? I know I'm excited to use it. Anyway, I am going to do more tutorials. I'm not really that great at speaking, but I'm doing my best, and I will do my best to try and do a wands and floaters tutorial tomorrow, but time is a little bit hard right now. So let me know if you have any questions or comments or things I can add or take away. Bye, guys. Something I forgot to mention already before is the eye details are a little small. You can have them raised up if you want, sorry, the eyebrows. Or we can click on the eyebrows, click on one, click on another, and wait for those. I probably should have just done one so we didn't have to wait. Because they were with a group, when I've clicked on them, they will go away out of that group, because we need to then make them in another group or make them on their own individual, have their own individual settings. So keep that in mind. Don't panic and go, oh my gosh, what happened? Right, so now we have shapes 9 and 10, which are the eyebrows, and what we can do is we can add an offset to make that bigger. I think 2mm is way too big, so let's go 0.80, and we will do the height again at 1, subtract, and apply shape changes. You will normally see the line around this, but because the black shading is there, you're not going to be able to see it. So there you go. That went a lot bigger. But all this will be fixed before then. So yeah, that's another great option for small details. And because we know the small details can't be used because of the bath bomb mix. So that's a great option. All right, guys, I'm going to go and upload this, and I look forward to your comments.